I'm Mutramex and this is TMNT Universe. Well, it's spooky season again, and what better time to look at the Universal Monsters, Michaelangelo as the Mummy. So let's go! Well, it's that time of year again, and I thought that I would do something a little fun and keeping in the spirit of the season. So we're going to be reviewing all of the Universal Monster figures that have been released by NECA so far. For this, we'll be starting off with one of my favorite monsters, the Mummy, this time portrayed by Michaelangelo. Now, this isn't the first time we've had a mummy turtle. In the classic figures, we had Raphael as the Mummy, and in the 2012 figures, we had Leo. Maybe the next go-round for Mutant Mayhem figures, we'll have Donatello. But for now, let's take a closer look at this mutant mummy. And here we have the packaging for Michaelangelo as the Mummy, and it kind of reminds me of some old Basil Gogos art, and he used to do a lot of stuff with the Universal Monsters. The side of the packaging looks like maybe an old paperback or VHS box with a little picture of Michaelangelo at the bottom. On the back it says, "Through ancient dust and pizza crust lurks Michaelangelo the Mummy. Mikey comes to life. Unbelievable turtle terror awaits. Is it dead or alive? Beware the curse of Cowabunga. You've been warned. The party dude is out of his tomb." All of these images evoke a classic Universal Monsters style poster. And here we have some images of some of the other figures in this line. And of course, we have to thank everyone who has brought this amazing figure to us. So if we open the flap, we can see an image here of Michaelangelo as the Mummy, and we can actually see the figure inside. It's kind of hard to see him because of the reflection, so let's get him out of this box. Like all NECA figures, he comes with an insert. This one has a mummy's tomb with a stack of pizzas here, and you can use this to display behind your figure or take photos if you'd like. And here's a closer look at the figure. And just like with their other Universal Monsters line, NECA has completely captured the essence of the Mummy. I love this one closed eye and this other leering eye. This figure has a lot of really cool sculpted details. All these bandages are all very textured. The bit of shell down here that's just kind of peeking through is wrinkled and aged. The belt buckle has a scarab on it, and there are little hieroglyphics carved into his belt. There's a lot of texture going on here, and it's perfect. The wrinkled face reminds me a lot of Boris Karloff. And on the back, one of my favorite things is all the hieroglyphics carved into the turtle shell. So a couple of things we have here is a turtle, the original foot symbol, and underneath the bandana we have a 2003 foot symbol. And if we look on this other side, we have another turtle, and just up under this bandage is an Ankh. Down here we have a ninja star, and on the bottom what looks to be the Hamato clan Lotus logo. We have a scarab, another ninja star, and looks kind of like an Eye of Ra right there, but it's covered under the wrap. And right out of the package with these open hands, he comes ready for a classic mummy pose. Like I said, the Mummy is one of my favorite characters, and I could sit here and look at all of the little details in this figure all day, but he has some accessories to check out, so let's get to it. The first accessory I want to get to is this alternate head. Now, some people might recognize this as the rotting Leonardo head from the third movie that has been around the internet giving people nightmares for years. I love the references like this. There is another figure in this series that also references an older toy, so I love that they're going back for that dip in nostalgia and bringing those references into these new figures. He also comes with this bendy wire cobra, which you could also use with NECA's mummy figures from the regular Universal Monster line. You could wrap it around Michelangelo's waist like the Leonardo figure from the 2012 series, or even over his shoulders like the Shell Slammin' Mike wrestling figure from the original Playmates line. Either way, this is an accessory you can use with pretty much any figure. Who doesn't need a snake? And if you think Michelangelo looks a little too neat, he has some draping hanging wraps that you can put on his arms or around his legs. And what's Michelangelo without his chucks? Here we have a set of Ankh chucks with an actual real chain in between so you can swing them around. And he does come with 2 of these. Again, I love the variation and staying in theme. And of course, he comes with a pair of closed fist hands and a pair of gripping hands to hold the snake or the Ankh chucks. This is a beautiful figure and I am so happy to have it in my collection, but there are several more Universal Monster TMNT figures to get through from NECA, so I will be doing that from here until Halloween. So every Tuesday, come back for another Halloween video. Also, we recently got a reveal of the second wave of this with Leonardo and Raphael, and Toy Fair is this month, and hopefully we'll get to see what the other turtles and other surprises have in this line. So that's it for right now. Until next time, later dudes.
It's the all-new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Universal Monsters, Michaelangelo As The Mummy. Comes with everything you see here. This is only the beginning. From NECA.
Hey guys, if you liked the video, don't forget to kick that like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I upload every Turtle Tuesday, so you can always come back to see what's new. You can also check me out on various social media, links in the description. And as always, for all things Turtles, check TMNT Universe.